Hello and welcome back to an empty field, because I moved all my crops out. Well, I say moved, I harvested my crops and I haven't replanted it. I have many seeds left, and as you can see I've been bone mealifying quite a few of them, and I've moved all my stuff out. There's also some horses over there. These are my horses. They are now for sale, because we now have a currency which is XP coin, so I'm selling it for 200 XP coin. But the important thing is that I've done some building. And before I forget, I should probably do the proper introduction thing and say welcome back to the Lost Echo SMP. But as you can see, there is now a second floor to my building, and it has a terrible roof. You can see that the roof is disappointing. Yeah, I didn't know quite how to finish it off without spending like 10 hours just trying to grind for more spruce logs so that I could build a proper roof. So it doesn't have a proper roof, it just has a flat roof. But in here we have my horse, and as you can see, yes, that is a saddle, because I did spend many hours trying to get a saddle, and eventually I found one. And while I was off trying to get a saddle, I found lots of other things, like, as you can see, lots of iron, various other things, more horse armor. You see, the thing is, you can't put horse armor on skeleton horses. Got some name tags, got looting 2 book, and 2 mending books, which is really cool. And this is an EXP coin. I will discuss that in a second. Some blocks from a geode. If I want more of those, I can go back and get some more. Other junk, some cool stuff like that. And this is the wood I have left. And I did some extra stuff for that just in case I need more, which I will do. And so because I had those name tags, and because someone left me a comment, this cat here is now called Millie. And I shall eat some bread before I starve. But the way this building works is there's this area up here, we then have a little area down here, and through this door is what I'm going to turn into the sort of tavern part of this building, because this building is going to be sort of half farmstead, half tavern. Now that's the farmstead half, and this is the tavern half. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get like a sort of tavern sign thing and hang it off here, and inside this building I'm going to make a proper sort of tavern inn thing, and then we're going to have like some rooms people can stay in here and up here. And then of course on the other half of the building is where I'm going to live, and we're going to say, ah yes, this is the farmstead. Of course no one else is going to go in here, because I'm actually going to fill it with all sorts of stuff that you wanted in SMP, like small farms and storage and smelting arrays. But it's a lot bigger up here than it is down here, because it's wider, and it means that you look out of these windows and there's like the overhang thing. And this courtyard area, I love this courtyard area. It turned out exactly how I wanted it to. You've got this courtyard with cobbles, and the sky axis is actually rather limited, and it's sort of dark. It's nicer in the evenings when sort of the light just sort of streams in, and you can see the fact that it's rather dingy in here. But of course I have no interior, and outside the only terraforming I've actually done is I have a pond with an axolotl in it. But what I want to do is have sort of more cobble sort of coming out here, sort of then fading to a path which can curve around the edge of the pond here and go off over that way towards spawn area and other people's stuff. And then I can cover the rest of this area, sort of going up this hill. I missed a weed. Just grab that. Sort of going up to the edge of this bit of hill here and curving around there, and probably going around a bit either side of it with wheat fields. Now these things work, but they look horrific and really do not fit in. So I'm going to have to find another way of watering my tiers of crops. Also, crop trampling is a massive pain as usual. If you've seen my Minecraft content, you will know I detest crop trampling and think it should just be removed, because it adds absolutely nothing. But the important thing is that I can spread all this around, because I have hopefully got enough seeds. Surely 18 stacks of seeds is enough, but I just toss these up and fail. Oh, come on, get in the... I like to practice my throwing skills with this, but I've combosted a lot of them. That's what I've done, and somebody's harvested these, because I haven't, because that would make the bees very angry, and I haven't. And if someone has a silk touch thing and wants to move these, if you're watching, if you're a fellow server person and you have a silk touch pickaxe, please can you move these and put them up the top of that tree, because I would like them to be there and I don't have silk touch to do that. However, as you saw, I do now have mending book, which is pretty cool. I have 2 of them. I mean, ideally I want more, and at some point I will make a proper villager trading hall so that I can get all the enchanted books. As you can see, we have this thing called phantom waypoints, which is sort of these waypoints. There's one at spawn and there's another one in somewhere else that I have not found, but you have to find them to use them. We're not cheating that much, but it's just a little plug-in that means that we can teleport around from the teleporters to each other. I mean, if I understand how it works one day, I would like to put one sort of near my base, because hopefully my base can turn into more than just the place that I live, and hopefully we can have some more stuff around it where other people can perhaps contribute. We also have the EXP coin, of which it is literally experience. If I go and click on it, we can redeem it. You see I have 27 levels, but we can do EXP, and it tells you how many experience points I have, and then we can just go EXP to coin, I can spell, and type how much we want. And so I can do this, and I can just convert it all to an experience coin. And now this is what I've been doing, because when I went off exploring, obviously I don't want to lose my XP when I die, so I just store it as this. But what I really want to do is get the path going out and make a start on putting the wheat fields in the right places. So here is a nice basic outline of where my path's going to be. It's obviously not going to just be made of path block, because that would look awful. There's going to be other things like coarse dirt, of which I have some lying around because I knew I'd need it. I mean, if I had a silk touch shovel, I'd grab podzol as well, but I don't have a silk touch shovel right now. So I have made quite a lot of progress. You can see there is now this path here, and I've actually sold a couple of horses and lost a couple through accidents, but I'm now in possession of more XP, so I'll just eat those, and then I can go and put them back in my chest. But as you can see, there's also a lot more wheat fields, and the reason this is all green is because I had to cut it down to get more seeds to plant this half of it. Well, mostly that bit over there. In fact, if we take a quick look at my statistics here, I have used 5,600 and mined 2,800, which means it's at the top of both of those columns, and the picked up and the dropped, which is funny. I've done a lot of farming, but quick subtraction tells me that 2,800 wheat seeds in my fields, which means many wheats, and as you can see in here, I have multiple stacks of hay bales. That's really the main thing for this episode. Next episode I can start working on the interior, but I have got this little sign out here which says the Hogshead Inn, because that's what I'm going to call this inn that I'm going to make, and I will get a pig's head. Currently there is no pig's head there. Then we'll have a nice pig's head. Hopefully it'll stick through the sign. That's the plan, that it sort of sticks out through the sign in the middle of the sign, so it looks like a proper sign thing rather than the weird thing that it is now. That's going to be it for this video, so thank you for watching. Don't get distracted, go subscribe now, and until next time, goodbye.